At the shore in a snowstorm, I was baptized like a newborn in the static. There was a force inside a dream, so lift your head up, come on, queen, static. You were a wild thing, pretending to be tame. I was a wild thing, trapped inside a cage. I wasn't looking for deliverance when you walked in from the wilderness. I was yours and you were mine, but everything turns on down to the static. Though the circuit water is flashes, memories still remain in the static. In between the ones and zeros, you will find me if you let go in the static. You were a wild thing, pretending to be tame. I was a wild thing, trapped inside a cage. I wasn't looking for deliverance when you walked in from the wilderness. I was yours and you were mine, but everything turns on down to the static.
Sounds like there's an echo. Shit. Check, check, 1, 2. I think it's working, but I think we're having an audio issue again. God damn it. Hold on. Figure it out. This music's groovy. It's very groovy music. I'm digging it. I'll be honest. Thank you. Shit. All right, hold on. I gotta figure out something. Let's see how this works. Let me see if I can dial it down a little bit. Sound good? This music's cool, Jeff. Yeah, I'm going to be doing some freestyle vids to this stuff. First 2 songs already. It's like, thanks. Made my life a hell of a lot easier. Thank you, Jeff. He'll be at the event, part of Team Drone Adventures. So, hey, here we are. I'm liking this music. And if Hardy's watching in the future or at some of the later date, it's organic. All right, so we're here today because, well, the beloved one has died. Here she is. No. Let me turn it down a little bit. There we go. Oh, I know what I need to do. Sorry. Here, a little bit of blast. There we go. Let me go over here and check something real quick. All right, that's good. All right. Should be able to control it right here now. A little easier. All right, hold on a sec. Let me slide you over there. Safety meetings happen off camera. All right, checked. Everything's good to go. Yep. All right. There she is. So, it's kind of cool about this whole little venture that we've been down. Those of you who are watching, I'm just going to babble a little bit because this is going to be the new rendition of my spec builds. Rue's been pushing me to do it. Do another video series because he's been getting a lot of people asking on his channel with all of our chase footage. You know, what to buy, how to build it. So here we are again, okay? I am not going to go through the lengthy process of talking about everything again. I'm just going to do it, and then you can watch. And if you ask questions, I'll see, and I'll respond. So if it gets a little quiet, it's because you're not engaging with me. And if you really need to tell me something, you know the rule. Call the phone. Do you have my number? Or send me a lot of messages. So ding, ding, dings, and then I'll look up as far as private messages. If you need to tell me something that's like really important, like, hey, you're about ready to glue your damn fingers in there. Let's talk about this one. So this one right here was fantastic. This one's done all the videos lately. This one has, let me make sure I have a feeling that someone's saying something. Maybe not. Let's see. Put my stream up here. We got something yet. Apologize. Let me go back to the beginning and let me change this. It's been a little while since I've done one of these. So just hang on as I get everything reconnoitered. So everything's all good. You can see everything. All right, that's better. All right, good. Working. Let's see, we got Jeff. We got Rue, aka MSR. I'm an idiot, and it was paused. No, it's not that at all. What's up, Wrong Peacock? Checks 1 and 2. I can hear you. Digging the music. Jeff's the one that actually introduced me into this music. Of course, I grew up in the 80s, so I know it. You need new underwear. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say I can find some great tunes. That's very good. Let's see. All right, so moving on. Did all my greets like I usually do when I do these streams. So this part 1. These usually go in about a 5-part. Okay, it's probably be a little less. I'm going to do this little lengthy intro, and then after that, I'm going to get into the grind. So I'm being serious. I'm going to tear into this one right here. Probably going to do a little bit of a repair on it so I can have something this weekend because I don't think I'm going to have the spec done in the amount of time. Right? And I'm not trying to rush this thing. It's got to be done right. I want a fresh set of wings. And if you watch how I built this one, you can go back in time in my library and check out the this build for this actual aircraft. The way I did it that time has made this one last the longest I've had of a spec wing. And if you know anything about how I fly, I send it savage. All right? I'm not playing around. We're going up. We're going to go to do some work. We're going to get some flight in, catch the flow, whatever. And this one did. So hopefully it lives. I mean, I really love this one, and I don't want it to go bye-bye, but it is done. It's forced me in my hand to make a new spec wing. Identical. Rue's got the twin, and actually there's triplets because the one that I have not built is over here and getting ready to get set on the bench once we get done with this tune. Attempt at a real quick rebuild. Like, real quick. I'm going to just assess it, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This V3 right here has been amazing. The amount of crashes it went through, the things it hit alone, it would have destroyed all my other spec wings. But because of the things that we put on this, it really isn't that much. But paying attention to detail, letting it glue, taking the time, made this aircraft what it was. And it's going to hang on the wall right in the back with all the other ones that hang on the wall for a reason. They all have stories. All these wings have stories. So that's the wall of fame, as we call it here at the Drone Hangar. So it's definitely earned its place on the wall of fame. It's going to go up, get hung, and retire. If I cannot glue for one more weekend. Maybe squeak out one more flight. One more weekend, actually. We'll see. So, just to give you a rundown, I'll switch over here so we can look at action. Switch mics. All right. Turn this over here so I can see you. Cool. I can see everybody. You're laughing about my damn underwear. I get it. It's going to be a fun event, guys. If you got your tickets and you're going to have a blast. And if you don't, well, there's just something wrong with you then. All right, got the mic going. So, the biggest thing that we did on this one right here was the leading edge, how we reinforced everything and made it super duper strong and be able to withstand a lot of impact. We put it on Ruse, like I built Ruse frame, and he went and put the extra little bit of laminate on there, and it's already sustained a couple crashes, hard ones, and it's doing great. So, strongly suggest everybody that owns any spec wing for that matter, please get yourself TPU, well-made mount for your camera. This is the number one thing that's going to get destroyed on your wing is your camera. The number one. You know, you're going to break this 5 times over before you break servo, any control surfaces, anything like that. Your camera's the number one. And now that I'm running digital, even more so. You can go to Thingiverse, and the STL file for that one was Happy. I think it was Happy. If anybody knows which one that is, please put it in the chat. I'd really appreciate it. Shit. But either way, you can see all the damage. Look at that. Look at those winglets. Look like, you know, I gave it to my husky and he decided to chew on it. Like, really bad. And if you saw the last video, and that was DVR footage from my HD, I was going to say HDOs, but my HD setup, right? That was, it still flew amazing, right? So the other side too. Winglets are very much important, but it just goes to show you, even in somewhat stable air, you know, how important is it? I don't know. It is important. I'm kind of babbling here a little bit. I'm looking at it going, I'm almost crying. I'm like, damn it, this thing flew so well. So this is from numerous crashes with the crew, making the videos, including all these right here. Elevon, let's tape it up. You can just keep taping and gluing and taping and gluing and taping and gluing. That's what's so great about this aircraft right here. And keep going. A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people are like, oh, it's crashed. It's flippy floppy like this. Well, this one's really flippy floppy. The damn nose is too, right? And would just throw it away. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just take the time and go and get a good fix on it. So look it over real quick. So I hog it out a little bit and find out about this nose. And it's going to tell me whether this is salvageable or not. And then I'm going to quickly switch over to the build. I don't want to make too much time on this. I just want to look at it, see if it's an actual reality. And if it is, then cool. I'll table it for a second and start my build. So that's why we're here. A new build, not an old one. So look where the crack is. Yikes. You can hear it crunching and oh, shit's all jammed in here. And believe it or not, the last crash I did with this the other night was just into a tree. Like, I purposely put it in the tree. I was like, well, I can either go on the ground. I couldn't get out of my maneuver, right? I was very tight, very tight turns. Not a lot of room for error. Like tip stall was always on my mind. But anyways, just came out of a maneuver, really corkscrewish. and didn't judge it right. And the only option I had was go straight down or go into the tree, and I opted for the tree. But I went into the tree, it just jacked the shit out of it, did all this damage. But prior to that, I had just crashed on the damn parking lot, so it might have already had stress fractures or refractured the previous ones. If you want to admire the inside, there's the inside. You know, admire that a little bit. Let the lights cascade over there and just let it soak in. The more you stare at it, the more you see it. Don't look away. Admire. Look at it. Tape, more tape, and glue. Yeah, right. And believe it or not, actually, this is a redo. I had it was worse before. Trying to read your chats as you're going along. What's up, Huggy? I have Polar Camera arriving today. Sweet, he's got his Polar coming. Just so you know, I'm running a bit. All this is coming out, and it's going to go into the new one. Okay. So that being said, I'm just going to tell you what I am running in here. So in case you want to duplicate that, go ahead and do that. So I'm running KO's motor. All right, this is their spec motor, and these are awesome. This is the method motor. This is great motor. Okay, I don't know where you can go and find it. Just go to KO's website, I guess. But they are. I thought they were out of Australia, but either way. So this motor, I'm running a 30 amp ESC. I'm running a 5-volt BEC to power my TBS Nano that has an adapter on it, wrapped in glue and tape for security. And I'm running the standard little wispy antenna that Trappy provides with these. Don't run Immortal T's on these aircraft. You're going to grind them to the ground. And I mean that. You really are. So just save yourself the time and the effort. Just go with the wispy one. Those are the best. They lay flat. They really don't disrupt the airflow over the airfoil. And that's what I run. Okay. And we've ran these specs a few miles out and had no issue. So don't worry about range. You go any farther than that, it's kind of stupid because you're only going to be running a 2200, right? I'm running the Caddx Vista right here with stock antenna. I was running Alex's 5.8, similar looking antenna. However, one of the crashes before I had this zip tied down, it crashed, subsequently pulled the Vista forward, and then ripped it off the UFL. So swapped it out. I haven't had any video issues. Other than I think, no, that's not true. I had a couple, and I think it was just right here. It fitting onto the board. I think it might have popped loose. But anyways, so there you go with that. What else? I'm running another board for my LEDs. So these are the Menace RC Cobb light strips. I don't recommend running anything else other than this. If you're trying to do what we're doing and fly and make it look like mine, that's what I run. These are the best. These are absolutely amazing. Now, that's what gives that glow. LEDs, what I don't like about LEDs is you can actually decipher and see each individual LED, and I just don't think it looks appealing to me. But whatever. Either way, that's what I'm running. And there's no big thing about it on the back. I'm just gluing them on the back with hot glue. That's it. There's nothing to it. Just line them up, make them look pretty, and hogging it out and getting the wires in. That's about it. So there's that. I'm running with the Nebula Pro for my camera. And again, the TPU mount printed. The STL file is on Thingiverse, and you can get that downloaded and do it. I'm running Spectrum's 8070 Alpha 7020 thin wing servos, I guess. I have new ones, and I didn't bring them. They're actually, if you're coming to the event, Spectrum set a care package for everybody for prizes and giveaways, and there's some new wing servos in there, if you will. So they're actually really cool. And I'm going to put those in here. I think this one right here is faulty right here on my. This one keeps every time I turn it on, plug it in, it goes all the way. It full extends each way. It's not good. And when it starts doing that, it usually means the servo's starting to crap out. They've been good otherwise. Then I'm running a Gem Fan 6042 on the back, clear bi-blade. You can run APCs, and that's fine. Like if you're going to race these in the WRA and that kind of thing, the FPV WRA, I don't know about the WRL, but you typically run APC props, right? And they're a little stiffer, and the paddle's a little thinner, right? It's not as wide right here. It's a little thinner. And material stiffer. It's not as flexy like this. And they're great for racing. I'm not knocking APC. However, they are not great for freestyle. Freestyle, they're not good at all. They break all the time. And these don't. These last a long, long, long time. So suggest getting that if you're going to do more of a, if you're not going to fly that much, you're just going to freestyle and go to parks and blah, 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 and fill in the gap, right? Then you want to just get one of these 6042s. Strongly recommend them. They're great. Let's see. That's pretty much it, right? Pretty simple. Spec wings are very, very simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Because we're running HD system right in here, right? Okay, because we're running the Vista and whatnot, if you want to have voltage, you're going to have to use, another, like a mini quad board, 3030 or 2020, something that line, just something cheap that will at least give you voltage over the OSD, and then you can just run it all through there real quick, right? I wouldn't do it any more than that. I wouldn't use it as your power supply, PDB if it offers that. I wouldn't do that. Keep it simple. That's what you're going to do it. I don't run with one. So I don't run with an extra flight controller. I've never put a flight controller in one of these, and I probably won't. I use a timer. I go OG, and I know how long my battery's supposed to be. I check before I put it in, make sure it's right voltage, plug it in. Fly to X amount of minutes, no matter what. Timer goes like a minute. So, and I have a buffer built in. So I know what Rue's going to say next. Oh, hell you do. You fly that jet all the way down, blah, 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 blah. It's because I have a buffer in there. That's it. That's pretty much it. It's really not that hard. All right, don't overcomplicate it with the electronics. All right, so what I'm going to look for now is this last little break. See if I can fix it real quick. If I can, then yay for me. All right, so I see where all the brakes are. And I have enough glue to make the repair and still do a build, which is my other concern. All right, got a crack right here along my spar, and it's cracked underneath right here. This white part right here, the foam wall. Cracked there like 6 or 7 times. I'm going to work my way back, forward to back, right? And then check my shit, make sure it's square. Straight. All right, got my bottle of Starbond. I strongly recommend using this for your builds. This is the thick. So I'm showing you a quick repair. I'm not putting accelerant on it right now. I will in a minute, but not this very second. Crack it open a little bit more. You can't see them off camera, but I'm folding it so I can get into the crack. This thing's been through hell. I mean, I'm surprised it's even gone this far, to be honest. If you build them to race, they will not survive all the impacts that I've gone through with it. They will not. Definitely get destroyed. So build them strong. Unless you plan on racing. All right, this right here is going to give me a twist if I don't do it right now. Going to give me a little spray. Use a little accelerant just to hold it for a moment. Well, let's replace it with my hands, actually. Just so I'm also doing this for a reason, showing you like, hey, wow, Shelby's shit's completely trash. He's gonna fix it, but he shows that he can fix it, and that means that I could too. Like, so don't get discouraged. Like, these wings break all the time. You got to learn how to repair. So start wrapping your brain around that if you're gonna start flying wings. Repairing is part of it, so just gotta learn to deal with it. And you got to know what you're doing. Like, you got to really pay attention when you repair shit like this, because you can put a twist in it, and then it is done. You want it to be able to. And I'm not guaranteed I won't have a twist in this. Hell, sometimes I built it, didn't realize I had a twist beforehand. Flies better after the repair. Never know. Took quick check. Took there. Let's see if we get this little accelerant in here. If you guys are coming to the event, make sure you have a spec wing. Please, make sure you have a spec wing. Join the race. Have some fun. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have a wing freestyle as well. Bring a wing. Okay, spec wings. What I would strongly encourage you to use for the wing freestyle competition, but you can freestyle whatever you want. But I would encourage you getting a spec wing from someone. It could be TBRC, it could be right wing, it could be wind catcher, VAS. There's a bunch of them. Let me just take that shit off right here. We don't need all that. All right, let's check the nose here real quick. See if I'm getting any of that twist out. Ooh, I might be lucky today. All right, this is where it gets really bad. So there's a school of thought, right, that on this leading edge right here, when you go to build it, and I'll talk about it in a minute, is to put a shock cord. What you do is you take your razor blade right here, and you put it about 1/4 of an inch, and you cut into the leading edge, and you go all the way down. And then you go all the way around, and you go all the way in the back before you have put on this elevon, all the way around the motor, continuously, all the way around, right? And then you take a piece of twine, right, and then you insert it in that slit that you've made all the way around, and you tie it off up at the nose. Get it kind of tight, tie it, lock it in there, and then what that does, it's a shock cord. So when you hit it, all this center section right here, it has all this mass, doesn't just rip out, because that's what happened right here. That's what's causing that. All this mass, when it hits, continues forward, and the weakest point is where it's going to break. So that in this case, it's right up in here. So that was a design. It's brought to you by Crash Test Hobbies. That's where I learned it from, and it's worked on their aircraft. You can see right here. I can't really do it right here. I got this nose I got to use. But either way, something to think about. All right, these spars right here, they broke because of all that. So had I had a shock cord in there somehow, perfect, this wouldn't have happened and this wouldn't have ripped out. And I wouldn't be sitting here trying to squirrel bang a football, right, to fix it. But it is what it is. This is how you fix them. All right, I got to be careful. This is the antenna right here for my Crossfire. So that's that part about wispies. They can rip real easy if you're not careful. What I'm trying to do is just find out where the brake is. This is very easy. It's all right in there. See it right? Yeah. It's all in there. So the spars have cracked. I am not going to try to splint this. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Can we get one more flight out of this bad boy? Oh man, there's so much foam missing in there. Sorry, I gotta assess this real quick. Oh, that just doesn't look good, does it? Doesn't look good at all. I see. Oh, hey, what's up, Omega? It's hard for me to read it right here. I'm building a wing today as well. Oh, awesome, dude. Four servos, 4 elevons side by side. Gonna be a yaw wobble machine. Nice. So yeah, Megan, I'm just kind of showing a real quick fix. I'm assessing some damage from last night. This aircraft's been hit like a million times. It's the longest right wing spec that I've ever had as far as living and flying. I hate to see it go, but this crack right here is pretty much done. It's real bad, right? I'm not going to give up yet. Not going to give up yet. Let's see what we can do. Oh. It's more foam is peeling out of here. Yikes. I've got a whole half of a motor mount exposed. It's like listening to new 80s music. Yeah. Oh my God. You're kidding me. Yeah, this is straight up 80s. All right. This is what I'm talking about. It's pretty bad. You can see it's all exposed. All right. Give it one shot. So you got to dig it out. You got to find out where that brake is. Give it a shot. See if it works. tape off all the way. This is the worst repair. It's the worst damage it's had. Or actually, this is the worst repair. All the other ones have been pretty straightforward. Yeah, those spars are splintering. Seriously, this is like so mega 80s. I feel like I'm like, why didn't I hear this back in the day? Who would have thunk it? I just can't get over how much damage there is. All I did was huck it in the tree. Come on together now. Hey, trying. So much fun though. Ooh. Rue, I can hear you. I don't even have to look. Oh man, Rue knows as much as I do. We all love this frame. This frame's been fantastic. I hate to let it go, but I might have to. If I can get that crack figured out right here, I'll be good to go. Look underneath here. I can see the crack. Yeah, right here. Is the music telling me it's too late? Let go. It's dead. What's up, all 10 of you? All right, let's see if we can get this in here. And really. Let's see if we can. It's flopping right there. All right, I'm gonna improvise here a little bit. Said I wasn't gonna spar it, but I think I'm gonna spar it. Okay, let's see if I can't. Right there. I have to just put it right across right there. Yep, I hear you. I hear you. Look at that thing. Yikes! I can promise you this will be the last repair if I get it to work. So when you get cracks in your spars, just make another one. Make another slit. Make a splint. You can actually splint like you do in real life. When you get a break in a bone, you make a splint to secure it and get it immobilized. Same premise here. You can do that. So save all your bits and pieces. Don't throw away all your cuts. Save those. Ooh, that's all kinds of fun. Sorry, keep it a little G-rated here. Thought it would work, but nope. I got it all jacked up in there. I don't want to say I can't fix it, because then that means I don't have a spec at all. That's how much I love this aircraft. I gotta have it for the weekend. Shit. Man. I might have to pull up big guns here a little bit. I might have to pull up some. Well, why isn't that taking? Screw it. I'm going to cut everything in its damn way. Get out of the way. Yeah. That's all it is? Shit. Let's try that again then. So it's Friday. Hope everybody's had a good week. Hope it hasn't been too stressful. I can just hear it cracking. That's so bad. Shelby, just build the other one. No. Yeah, we are. Promise. I'm telling you, gotta have spec. Gotta have one. This is gonna take me it's gonna take me the weekend to build my new spec. No doubt about it. So I should have titled this, hey, I'm gonna repair my old and I'm gonna start a new build. So I'll have to refresh that. Come on, get in there. This is going to get a lot of tape, too. Hey, tape sponsor. You better have some tape. No, don't be blaming me either, Rue. All right. Email. Hello. Supposed to be in there. God, the spray bottle sucks. I like the aerosol version. The spritzer one is not good. Sorry. Go ahead and check in here. I gotta check it on the chat here real quick. I see Omega's typing something. See if I can't chit chat with everybody. Right. I think I might be able to salvage it, but it literally will be its last. Like, this is it. I might even title the video, "This is it." Like, this is it for this one. And it's been a great one. Have you guys been following? I know James has been following it. This aircraft has actually done quite a bit. So let me go ahead and check it real quick. Let's see. Look there, it's Nips. Still has tons of life in it, he says. There is an OG wing pilot for you. Still has tons of life in it. You're like me, bro. It's Nips. What up, Captain Underpants? I hear you, man. I got you. I know I'm going to catch up. These are about 10 minutes old almost. Let's see. I needed to get streaming set up so we can have a build party. Yeah, that'd be awesome, dude. Do it. Get it all set up. Have you had a chance to mess with the Gyroflow yet? No, I have not. The Insta360 Go results look pretty good. No, I haven't tried it yet. I saw Nurk put it up, a video about it. So it's not right now. Damage from all the crashes showing up now. Yeah, they really are, man. You know it, brother. It's the only ruin I really know how much this plane's been through. Like, it's been through so much. I haven't made it to Staples, so we have what we have for tape currently. You're a bad sponsor. What's up, Shelby? What's up, Alan? Creeper FPV. I like it with parentheses so you know. See, everybody should do that. I didn't have good results with the Insta360 Gyroflow so far. I'm not messing with it. Here's my thought. I like the video. I like my current setup. And here's what happens all the time. New stuff comes out. And everybody shifts from their good setup that they're very proficient at and know what to do with. and then they go and run off to the new stuff, and then they forget what they were already proficient, and they're going to have to go retrain themselves on the new equipment. So that's why I'm like, I'm happy with my Insta360 go-to footage. I love the way it looks. No reason to change it. I love now how my DVR footage looks in my HD goggles when I post it. So not going to change that either. And then everybody else is going to run around like it's the chicken with their head cut off trying to find the next greatest, best thing. Here's my thought. Fly good. I know it's a wacky-ass thought, but just fly good. Just fly good, and you won't have to use all that. The only reason why I put it in there is on a wing, you cannot get rid of it unless you do one thing, and that's you put a flight controller. And even then, you know my school of thought. You're not really flying at that point. You're controlling the control board. Anyways, before I get all philosophical and crap, because I know Hardy hates that. Organic. I'll read. Hey, what's up, Chuck from the ATL? Chuck Nolan. Yeah, there it is. Chuck from the ATL. I love that he does the intro at the same time. Same way every time. I love it. Love it. Maybe I should go back to building because everyone's piecing out because I'm starting to babble. So I will. Just want to let it glue for a second. Yeah, sorry. Both ends and blah myself and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you have. Not once, but many, many times. All right, let's see if I have avoided any kind of twist. It would be really nice. It really will help me for the weekend because I just want to be able to fly. Hey, are we going down to the location tonight? This weekend? Is that the plan? What are we doing? We're not doing that. Are we doing that? Let me know. I want to say my crew, but it's not my crew. Guys. I think I see a crack down here. So I'm gonna squeeze in here a little bit and put a little dab of that in there. Boop. See, I'm telling you guys, this is straight up 80s music. This is no doubt. All right. Getting a little chipper now because I think I can actually fix this thing, and that's going to be really good. And I'll probably get one more day out of it. All right, the biggest fix with that spar, I got that one in there, and it seems like it's going to be okay. And then I'm just going to do I don't want to say I want to add foam in here, but I'm definitely going to tape it. And I got to figure that out. Got to put the tape on there. All right, let's see how she is now. It's doable. It's doable. All right, let's check one more thing. The other spots. Yep, there is. And a little bit of this. Sometimes just a pain in the butt. I gotta push it in. There we go. Off the side of the table right here, I'm using the edge to push down, give me some force where I'm not. I mean, I could use my beanbags too. I should be pulling those out. Get back to using those. I only use these when I build and repair, and I can do that now. So there you go. I got winglets, so I got to get the winglets up, right? And I don't want to be pushing and flexing the whole aircraft. So I just got to use beanbags to help me out. Get in there, push. All right, it's getting stiffer. Kinda. It's still spongy. This bottom half is missing like all the foam. So I'm gonna put a spar across there. All right. Simple ass cuts, nothing big. Arbitrary. Stick it in there. Guesstimate. Bam. I got some extra spars laying around from previous builds. Hog it out. We want to keep this one alive, don't we? I know we do, guys. A lot of you guys followed it from out of the box to this point right here. Let's give it one more chance. I am going to be building a new one right now. Let's just try to salvage this one. Let's just try. All right. Watch and follow along. I'm not going to go through all the steps because I need to expedite shit. I want to get it done. I know a lot of people are going to cringe about it. I hate using that word, but hey, it's what the youngins say. You'd be like, damn, Shelby, that's just fucking ghetto. How? That's awful. Yeah, it is. But look how it flies. Let's get that in there. Get that in there. Sure, I'm not twisted. I wish I could tell you a way to not get it to know that you don't have a twist. Just gotta eyeball it. That's what I do. So I can get it on the table. Right here too. Still flexing pretty good right there. All right, need one more in the back. Right here across. Big enough? Let's do this. Let's go there to there. A little less. Butter right. Shit, I can actually go across the motor right there and won't do anything to it. But I'll make it even longer then. Get a lot of material in there. I've never done this, so I'm just kind of winging it. Da-dum-dum. So you're just seeing me kind of brainstorm, make fix. So maybe it works. So I'm going to use these already placed small spars and reinforce now with this spar and get them to join together, and maybe it will strengthen up that motor mount on this brake. This frame's been around, man. We went to Myrtle Beach with it. We've been all over this damn thing. Flew the stables, flew the parking lot, flew all the chase videos, on and on and on. Right here. Aye. There's a brake right there too. This will solve that. That was not enough glue. I got to make sure I have enough for my build. Still good to go, and I'm seeing someone working. Ah, shit, I do. It's my other job. Yeah. Damn van keys. And they're probably need some. Shit. Come on. Not set yet. Yeah, just cut you. You know what I could do, Rue? So we could put the HD system on Siren. Ooh, mine explosion. Right? Could fucking do that. I ain't racing. Alright, done it all. I don't need to race no more. Come on now. Golly, man, you'd think I ran this damn straight into a freaking brick wall. All these cracks, man. I think Rue's right. I think it's all the other cracks are just, all the other crashes are adding up now. Push on this right here. It's so true, James. Omega, that's so right, isn't it? It just turns to a bag of popcorn. They never die. They just get squishier and squishier. They become more Nerf-esque. Nerf-esque. And they're like beanbag material by the time you like start taking the tape off. All right, I think that one's good. That was actually going to be really good. All right, So it's getting stiffer, right? So you add 15,000 extra spars to it. I don't see, and I'm just using my eye over time, like I don't see any twist in it. A lot of people are probably going, what the fuck is he doing? Garbage heap of tape and glue and laminate. Well, get one. Fly it. Find out why. We try to keep these alive all the time. It's right here. It's right. Where is that crack? It's not up front anymore. Or out back. It's up front. Really trying. I'm gonna need one more right here. I'm gonna slide it through the same kind of area. Just put it right in there. Go across and right here. Zero shit's given. Yeah, spares. This is the most I've ever done for a repair job on a SPEC. I've got a pile of them behind me. I've got a graveyard of SPECs behind me. There's only 2 that I hang on the wall, and this will be the 3rd. All right, dry fit real quick. Ah, come on, bitch. Sorry. Well. Yeah. Do wings, you're gonna have to get used to arts and crafts. Like, you're gonna have to get used to that. And no, I would never recommend doing exactly what I'm doing right now. Give it a minute or two. Let me go check the chat real quick. Gotta let that glue settle for a sec. Make sure I'm reading everybody's stuff. Where did we leave off? Sunrise. I think you still be moderator. Hey, Chuck, I'm preparing for the RSD stream tonight. FPV plus skydiving. Nice. I'll be on the Atom Mini pushing the buttons. Sweet, dude. We'll have to check that out. That wing should have flew Atlanta too, but you didn't come with us. No, I did not. And I did not want to fly in Atlanta because I didn't think it was a good location to fly. So I said, no. We can go right back over here and do this. What else we got in here? Let me check. Did. What point is the wing? Wait. At what point is the wing too far gone? Where's the more? When there's more tape and glue than foam? Yeah, pretty much. That's Shelby wing all the time. That's right, man. Don't give up on like all these aircraft that you fly. Like, you got to get in the mindset. The best it's ever going to fly is that first time that you've gotten it up for the maiden, land successfully, flown it up again. You've got it tuned. That's the best it will ever fly. From that point forward, every flight, potentially, you're going to degrade how good it flies every time. So it will not stay perfect. I don't need to preach it. That's just how I do it, right? I know they're not going to stay perfect. I push too hard. Push way too hard. I honestly push the limits more than most people are ever going to do. And that's just because it's me, right? And so my aircraft, getting beat up and getting tape and glue on them does not faze me whatsoever. Now, those of you might be more inclined to have a wall ornament and just want to look at it, and that's pretty, and that's fine. But not me. It's not how I fly. Savage, not average. That's how we roll in here. Let's see. If you ain't crashing, you ain't flying. That's my philosophy. I believe that 100%. If you are not crashing, well, people say, well, I don't crash. That means I'm a good pilot. Okay. That means you're an average pilot. You're a good average pilot. You go in circles and you fly safe and you fly, you don't push any limits. You're probably not flying any kind of acro. So, yeah. That's not savage. That's average. All right, let's go here and check on this savage SPEC. Would it win a race? No. Not by a long shot. But it will freestyle better than anything. All right. So, what do we got? It better be goddamn important, man. Oh, that's boss, man. Shit balls. Shit. Gotta check and make sure I do have the keys. Sorry. Nice. Jeff coming through with more music selections. Let me listen to this album again. Just want to hear it. All right. Yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. Now we're in business. All right. She lives for another weekend. There's no doubt about it. So what I'm going to do is, and this definitely helps, because all this voided foam, or I should say voided, what the fuck am I saying? Because there is none. Putting a spar all the way across here and here is reattaching the body. Now, I'm going to try to stick something in there. I got extra foam. Get a little bit of the old Drackage foam. Just do a real quick cut. An idea, I want to slide it in here and maybe pop that thing up just a little bit. Drac foam is so much more dense and harder to work with. But it's so good. So good. I'm not trying to do anything but I'm just shimming basically. Give something a little more to grab. I could have done this beforehand. I understand. But I didn't. And here we are. We're still going to get the job done. So I'm going to cut down just a little bit less. Okay. Just a little bit of foam in there. Definitely could have done this beforehand, but oh well. I honestly didn't think we were going to get this far, period. That's something to touch as well. Go the other way. That works. Cut's actually damn near perfect. Let's go this way then. Yeah, I really dig this song right here. Here we go. A little extra off right here. Perfect. Dab a glue in there and get it all bunched together. Put it on the old spars. And so what I will do, I will absolutely make a video this weekend with this aircraft that you all watched today. So it's 7 to 12 or 15 of you that watched. You're like, you know what? I saw it with my own eyes. This bitch fucking repaired it, and then he put it back up, and that's the video he put out with it. Okay? It's going to be no Insta. So you're going to see raw. So I won't even use an Insta on it. It'll be just straight raw footage from my 1%ers, if you know what that means. Okay, cool. This is why I keep all my foam, right? Every shit that Chris gives me. See, I'm even saving the little bits. Do not throw that stuff away. I just got a little box where I keep it all. Just dig through it when I need it. All right. Yeah. 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 Yep. All right. Check my hot glue. The last couple stages, and then I think I'm done with that. That means we're going to fly tonight, Rue. We're going to fly tonight. Sorry for the half that left. Not entertaining enough. Don't know what to do. I'm building. If you ain't crashing your phone, we already talked about that. Sunrise, you push hard, but you get incredible shots. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate that. We found a new proxy spot out here, and we're crashing all the time. Again, like noobs. Well, you guys are noobs. James, do you fly with Sean by chance? I can't remember if you all fly together or not. I know you guys are all on the same side of the country, but yeah, it's good to feel like a noob again, isn't it? Man, I'm flying now with this HD system, and it's exactly that. I feel like I'm a noob all over again because I can see everything, and it's just like I get so wrapped in it. You know, that same feeling we got when we first started flying, right? It's like it's all over again. It's really cool. But I'm trying to tone it down a little bit. The way to describe it, it's like I'm that spastic dog that you've let out of its kennel all day, right? It's been sitting in there waiting for you. You let it out. This is what my husky does. And I let him out, and he runs around the damn house like 100,000 miles an hour. And then after a while, after he gets his back scratched and loved on by daddy, he chills out. Well, I'm kind of in the same stage right now with HD on my SPEC. Like, I've been hauling ass all over the place doing an analog and chill and smooth and all. And then I get HD, and I'm like running out of the gate, running around the house. And I'm slowly slowing down, right, and settling into, okay, this is the new reality of how I can fly. Let's embrace it and do it right. And like, let's calm down a little bit, Spaz. Let's see. Consume a satchel of Richards. I was not ready to say, is that Blitz? And then I look over and I read Blitzkrieg. I'm like, that sounds so Blitz. Like, what's up, brother, man? Doing what I'm doing like I normally do, which is make shit look like garbage, but still fly amazing, right? I'm not, hey, I know where this is going after you already said the first one, or typed the first one. I ain't going to say the next one. Feels good, man. Yep, it does. It really does feel awesome, but I'll hate shits and giggles. We'll do it. Anal log forever. Blitz is coming down, so you'll see him. He'll be at the FPV Fest at the end of the month. Those of you who are going, Blitzkrieg literally is my number one. When I used to race, my number one competitor. It was always just me and him. I mean, TIE Fighter too, but more so Blitz. Blitz, damn it, beat me that one CFL. Freaking bigger line, and I didn't see it. Douche. Got one little crack right here. Just doesn't want to give up the ghost. So, like, God damn it, come on. Blitz, I'll make sure you get to see this one in person. But it's just the freestyle rig. I'm not racing, by the way. You guys know that because I got to run the event. So my school of thought is you don't do that. You don't race and actually run it. So I'm just gonna run the event for you. That's pretty good. It's not bad for the weekend. This is going to be pretty good. I'm going to glue it up here a little bit with some hot glue, down here a little bit, and I'm going to seal it up. And it is what it is at this point. It's going to give me enough to fly for the weekend with it. And then, no, it's going to give up its innards when the new one is finished, which is what we're getting ready to do right now. So I'm prepping for that. Hot glue's heating up. I'll do that here once it's ready. I'm going to switch gears. All right, here we go. I'm not going to explain everything. I'm just going to start doing it. I get around. All right, I got to find the tray first. So like I said before, you got to make sure you have the, keep your tray, your cutout. I will at least tell you that. All right. Top. So, all right. Make sure this is all flat. taxi. He must have sat over there. The other pile of wings. So be careful of that. I'm definitely going to pull out the weights. Sorry about that. Again, I'm not going to be explaining everything. You can just watch along and follow along. Come on. Much better. Yeah, this is just getting cut right. It's a lot of popping in there, man. What the hell? What the hell? Really hot. Much better. Much better. Oh, it's much better than that side. Okay. Yeah, of course. Horrible on that side for whatever reason. Loose. Come on now. This side right over here, for whatever reason, when it was cut or molded or whatever, it's in a real giant mess. Let it go. Up. Actually, you know what? Let's channel it out. I didn't want to do that. Why is this not going down? Where is it? There it is. No, shit. What the fuck? Gotta be shitting me. Yeah, what are you doing now? Switch it. Seriously, I feel like I'm listening to an 80s album. Put these in here. I was losing the little cuts. All right, let me check out this little over here. Ah, shit, I got 11 you guys in here. What's up, Blitzkrieg? You carrying on? Uh-oh, hey, I'm sure if Blitz is here, he's making sure everyone's laughing. Or creating a ruckus. CA is too hard, E6000 for the win. Incorrect. I have proof. The way I built it is the way you need to build it, Blitz. Sorry, man. You can take that E6000 and hit the hills. I use E6000 as a cap. I only use the the Starbond for spar placement. I cap it with E6000 and then keep going. It's gold, baby. You can do whatever the hell you want, but my way is definitely for sure working. Proof's in the pudding. If you're going to build it to race, we're talking about a different whole ball game at that point. CA. Oh, hey, what's up, Loco? That is why Chris does spar channels, so Shelby knows where to put them. Dum-dum. You remember that. Yeah, I know where you're coming. Don't take too many out of your gun and you forget where they go. You're trying too hard, man. You can't. Squishy. Oh, Squints. What's up, Squints? You coming? I heard you were coming. You need to come, man. Wow. Oops, man. What are you talking about, man? There's nothing wrong with that. Everything's right there is butter. Man, the glare is too much. Man, you're doing a lot of complaining. Is that time? Is that time of the month for you, son? You need to calm down. What's with this rainbow-esque going on here? Yeah, there it is. Let's see. I'm breezing through the chest. What are those red bags for? Those are cornhole bags, and then some two scuba weights. I strongly encourage you getting one or the other or all of them and using them for when you're building, because you keep it within the bay that it's cut out of. Nice and true, so you get no warping, right? Make sure everything glues nice and straight. So I'm letting the glue right now, this initial CA glue, and then we're going to flip it over to the other side. Do CA glue / Starbond. Do that side as well. Then we're going to cap all that. That will be the last thing I do is cap it all. Let that sit overnight. I'll hang it, let it sit for a little bit. Actually, I won't even hang it. Lay one side, and then I'll probably call it after that. Then when I'm off the live stream, I'll do the other side once it hardens a little bit. Then I prop it up and let it sit, and then I come back tomorrow at some point, and then right on to lamb. And right after that, and lamb and elevons for that matter, because I got to make new ones. And it's not a problem. I've been doing a lot of those lately. I've had a couple customers I didn't do them for. Went to glue in a spar, but it was too late. Yeah, I knew it. I knew, Blitz, you were going to start saying some shit to that song. Weighted bags, keeping going on. What was it used for? Blah, blah, blah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. And thank you. All right. So what I'm doing is letting it sit for a minute. Let spars get their initial gluing. Now, just a word of advice. If you're going to use Starbond, this is what we found out. Use the Starbond and let it sit overnight. Let it fume off and then cap it, right, with E6000. I'll let it sit here for a little while. It's only 2:30, so I'll let it sit for a couple of hours once I'm done. Maybe. I don't know what I'm doing. And then cap with E6000, let it sit. So this is the longest part of the whole build process, honestly, is the gluing. You do need to take your time and let the glue sit. If you just do CA glue or Starbond and use spray accelerant on it, yes, then completely brittle. Just, so don't build that way. If you're going to use Starbond, which I strongly encourage you to do it, to lay your spars, put that in there and then cap with E6000, but to let that CA glue / Starbond fume off, gas off, okay, and let it sit for 12 hours. If you let it sit for 12 hours, I'm telling you, it is an amazing bond. It's super duper strong. So, but you can do whatever you want. I'm just saying. Already. All right, let me see what the other side likes. I need to use the bathroom here a little bit. I'm kind of jumping around. All right. Should have sat for a little bit. And pop it off. Come on. Go through. I can use a little bit of glue down below. Just a little bit. It's all right. Okay. Shave that off. Straight. So you got to make sure you're on. I say it last time, I'll say it this time again. Checking that line all the time. Let's sit for another minute or two. I'm going to use the restroom real quick, so I'm not going anywhere. Just doing a quick chit-chat break, and I'm going to get right back on this shit and keep on rolling. So I'm going to use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
This night in the name of love, down the line. This spark in our eyes for one more time, for one more time. Your love is all, your love is all. Next to my when I wake up again in the streets of Tokyo, in the rainy lights. Look me in the eyes, say you want it. Push me on the body, say you want it. The sound of your eyes lets me know you want it. Whisper in my ear like you want it. Oh, you know I'm here. I don't wanna go. Look me in the eyes, say you want it. Push me on the body, say you want it. You're not on my mind. You know what you want to be. Nights full of violence. You got everybody. Your eyes in background. I'm chasing all right. Never leave Tokyo, and I'll never leave you. You got all my mind. You know what you want to be. Nights full of violence. You got everybody.
All right. Still keeping about fair 10 of you guys in here. Pee break. Yes, it is. I don't even have to read it. Blitz wrote something and I know it's obnoxious. Brown Starbon. Eat too many wings. Cinch it off with brown Starbon. Blitz. Oh my God, man. Love you. I swear, I listen to this. I feel like I'm back in, back in the 80s. Got memories of 80s coming back. Oh, you guys weren't too young. All right, here we go. Your tables don't have any bumps in them. Don't have bumps in your table. That will translate. It will translate into your aircraft. Just letting you know. All right. The bottom side. Do some cutouts here too in a minute, but spars. Digging for spars. All right, there we go. Got a whole sleeve, little pull tube full of these. That one's a little been used for other things. Take off the part that's a little dirty. Use the rest of it. Cool. All right. forgot I gotta keep that weight on there while I'm doing this cut too. Come on now. That's the same side. I think it was just a bad something or other. I don't know. Let's go down. All right. Okay. Yes, if you're coming to the event, Hardy and I were already planning out some more logistical crap today that we had to do, but I guess that really doesn't pertain to you all. But it's going to be pretty sweet. It's going to be pretty awesome. We're going to have a live band, tons of stuff to give away, tons of prizes, and the location is just awesome. Wing guys, you can reach out to Tanner if you don't want to believe me. Just contact N0 FPV, as I call no FPV. Anyways, reach out to him. He'll tell you all about it. Freaking awesome. A little off there. I don't like that. Be in the middle. Nice and clear. Okay. There. I just grabbed whatever at this point. I don't know. This is not cutting like normal. Wow, that sucks. Should be that hard. Check that out in a minute. Let's get that all down. do that. It's my bag of bits now. It's not right. I don't know where my bag of bits is. Damn it. I'll look for that. Should have put my luggage stoppers on the circle arm. Shit, I want to hit that. And make it go through the roof. Hold on a sec. Oh, okay, I got it all. I think. I'm taking it off Super Spec. Got a couple Super Spec kits I haven't built yet. So we're going to rob that. Because I don't know where the rest of it is. But I have all the bits for here. It's going to be a different color. It's going to be white. All white. That's going to be kind of cool. Different. We just won't use all the verts and whatnot. Save them. That's the top, but that's not the bottom. Where's the bottom shit? That's what I need. Yes. Looking for the bottom plates. This is the top. Winglets. Goose. The absolute awesome lamb. This is what really does it. So we got that. I can't find the bottoms. This is going to have a different bottom, that's for sure. I'll get to it. So I had to cut in those things. That's pissing me off. I don't know why it's doing that. This razor sucks. I guess I cut with a goddamn butter knife. I don't know where the other razor went. I have them all right here. Let's see. Got something here. Question is. Two spots. You suck ass. Oh, he just tore out everything. God damn it. I'm having a hard time with my knives. The only thing I can determine is they should be sharp as shit. Come on. There we go. You know what? I just didn't tack it down. $6,000 on the inside. I'm bummed out I cannot find that battery tray cord. It's gotta be in the box. Or bean bag. Hold that down for me. Gotta be in here. There you go. Alright, let me get back to finishing this real quick. Be a slob with that hot glue. All right, I'm looking for a bottom. It's the only one I have. I think this is it. I think it is. God damn it. Come on. Thank you. It's starting to get me a little frustrated, but I got it fixed. Come on. Do it faster. I am not painting a red nose for this thing. All right, there's good on that. All right, so let's get some E6000. Got some. I'm gonna actually get some more to cap this. Come on. Come on with it. Oh, goddamn. Keep popping up, you little fuck face. What's up, bro, man? God damn it. Every time. Interesting. Oh yeah, tomorrow's gonna be great. Should be great all around a lot of places. And no, I'm not painting my elbows fucking red. So it's chiming in here. That's what I thought. I had a little hiccup there. There's another one. All right. Last little bits. Fucking sit. You need to sit. It needs to settle. All right. Well, let's see. Reading the chats. Mountain biking tomorrow. Nah, nice. Let's good. Stay in shape. Why not red theme? Because I like blue. Just the red afterburners. Then maybe fly. There you go. I'm just hoping the doctor tells me I did not break my foot. That's good. I don't know what that was about, but okay. Can't wait for a 5 a.m. 170-inch 30 cc gasser wake up call. Oh, are you down at? Oh, you're not down at CFL, are you? I didn't go, obviously. Like it was a small gathering this time. All right, let's see. I'm not going to continue much longer. Look at the old one versus now the next new one. All this has got to cure. Like I let this glue set. So then throughout the day, I'm going to kind of flip it around a little bit, and then eventually I'm just going to let it sit. But Got to monitor it, right? Use that CA and stuff. I can't cap it yet, right? I've got to wait for a little while before I can cap this stuff. But then I'm going to cap it with more E6000. I'll cap all that stuff. And then from that stage, we just keep going. Look at our busted up one. See how the busted up one's doing, huh? It's definitely seen better days. I don't even want to pick that up, but that probably doesn't have any twist right now. You can hear it, can't you? I'll fly it. I wonder if it's underneath. I just can't seem to pinpoint it. James more hot glue up in this biz. And some voids. Just go willy-nilly with it. God, it's such a great frame. Even though it looks like poop. It really does. It really looks bad. I mean, look, I'm flying with it. I keep taping this thing. Taping, gluing, and it keeps doing this. Holy hot mess here. Jammy with a whole bunch of glue. How's that? Just a little accelerant on there. And then I'll put some freaking tape on your ass. It's a winglet that doesn't want to stay on. Anyways, let's get one more video out of this one. That's going to be interesting tonight. Going to be interesting to see that one. Golly, man, you think I freaking powder this into the concrete? Hell, I did. And it's... Oh, that's actually not bad. Z-hinge holding on, man. This Z-hinge is not broken once. Testament to the Z-hinge. Testament to the body part right here. All this stuff, man. It's not broken. Hasn't broken yet. Little flexi. This is why I use carbon tube sleeves. All right. So get rid of all that flex, but who cares? Put the antenna back down with some tape. Fly it over there. See all that up. Matter of fact, I'll go do that right now. Go grab the tape. Grab the tape. Huh. Yeah. Well, you got to be mindful of the fact that there might be people that's not going to the event that will be there. I mean, there are people that actually live on there and live in those condos, right? So we got to be careful about it a little bit. You still may get the wake up call. I don't know about 5 a.m. because people are going to be kicking you in your balls. But we are wing guys. We are definitely used to having a wake up call. Making ABS. Man, it really don't matter. I don't need to spend all that effort when it's just going to get tore up anyways. I would agree it's going to be a little more rigid, right? Be a little better. But this, come on. I'll let you just admire that when you show up. And then I'll go rip it. Maybe. Who knows? It's getting stiffer. More hot glue I add, the better things go. So let's add some more. The Bob Ross of repairs. This is when you know the frame's done. You're just putting glue anywhere. Zero shizas given. I'm gonna get in there. Yeah. Found a spot. Yep, I did. You just hear it crinkling and cracking and put this back over top. Smear up some glue. Slide it back over. Hot shit. Should be used to it by now. Shut up, Rue. Alright. LEDs are on. I think everything else is fine. Old. Not even that old. Not so fresh. Fresh. Man, every time I hold a new one, and shit, I was the one that built the one that Rue's flying around now. When I picked it up after I picked up this one, if you watch the videos, we built at the same time. It was just like a breath of fresh air. It was like, wow, that thing's amazing. This, not so much anymore. It's definitely way better. Like, nose is all lined up right. It's a couple pieces of tape. Should be good to go, I think. All right. See, I'm gonna do my 6,000 here. Should be tacky now. Should be able to flip it. Just about. Gotta let all this stuff breathe. Gotta let all these channels breathe. Breathe. Right. Hang it on the edge. Trying to prevent any twist. Anchor it rock solid. You got, this is such a crucial step, guys. It's like, you know, I'm preaching to the choir, right? I think we all know that. What in the flight test are you doing? Nice. Just wait for this to get a little. Still see it underneath. Quite that initial layer. Quite ready. Gotta flip it here soon. Oh, can't stay here. Needs to get it over on the other side. All right, what are we at on this? That one side just sucks. I'm gonna show what I just saw. This mother effer tape. Tape's like the bully. The foam's not listening to the glue. Go get the tape. All right, I want to get the tape. So make sure I'm not wasting the tape because we are running low. Oh, there it is. I found it. Oh. I thought we fixed that. No. Holy hell balls. What the schniz? Let's find out what true break is. Just glue your ass right now. This is what happens when I get angry at frames. You know what? Here. Give you a big jab of this. Get one in there. Squirt everywhere. Yep. Come on. I'm dicking around no more. Jam that shit back up there. I'm gonna use my right here. A bit of a guide. Grab 2 of these for a moment. I knew there was some. Yeah, there's definitely on its lap. That's it after this. Oh, I see more glue in here. It's like dropping a nuclear bomb and everything. You just don't get it. Crap. There we go. How many times we rebuilt this one, man? We got like full, like serious rebuilds. Is this the third? I can't remember. The third or not? Oh, yeah, it's definitely full hard right there. Yeah, there was a twist. I was trying to find it. More glue. More glue, it says. What is the oldest flying wing you have, and how old is it? It's going to be the Assassin that's behind me. You probably see it in the laptop camera, right? Anyways, it's hanging on the wall back there. It's kind of cockeyed. That's my oldest one. That's 11 years old. Yeah, 11 years old. I got it in 2011, so yeah, 11 years. That's the Crash Test Hobbies Assassin. That was my very, very, very first wing. Well, I must say, it's not too shabby. Oh, hey, look at that twist is starting to go away. Go figure. All right, and there's a crack somewhere, and I just got to find it. There it is. I see you. You're trying to hide. I got 12 freaking miles long of glue sticks. I bought glue sticks like years ago, and I still haven't ran out of the box. You figure I would, right? Nope. Where was it? Yeah, it was over here. I'm going to buy Craigie and I jam it in your butthole. Just 0 shits given and just throw it in there. Wow, that whole spot's just so foobarred. Oh, yeah, it's foobarred there, too. Okay. Yeah, Rue, tonight when we fly this and we need to take it in the parking deck. Let's do the parking deck. Yeah, it's Friday. Let's do parking deck. Yeah, let's do the parking deck. We'll take this in there. We'll do that one. And this will probably be the end of it. The camera's not going to break. You know that. So we'll be good on that. So, I think that's where it needs to go. It's usually where my specs end up dying, is in the parking decks. This one, we've flown it a couple of times in the deck, if I recall. Ooh, yeah, it's a little gnarly right up in there. Let's see. Oh, yeah, finding more. So when do you know when it is time to retire an aircraft? I think we talked about it earlier. When you start putting this much glue in it. How about that? That's the answer. When you put this much glue in it. Okay. This much should even look good. That's why I got glue on these damn things. All right, let's see if it'll look. Be good for tonight. I'm sorry, it is kind of damn funny. Oh yeah, it's totally done. I am merely doing this so I can have a spec wing this weekend. That's how much I love this aircraft. Outside of that, yeah, it's gone. absolutely done. Like, it's, oh my god, it's just giving up everything everywhere. Every time I touch something, that something else moves. So it's gonna keep with the motto of just toss some more glue in it. What are you up to? A half stick? I remember CG is gonna change. Just jam it in there. Boom. Slide it on over. Oh, that's good. Tape and glue mache. Yeah, definitely losing my audience now. Like, Shelby's is being silly now. Honestly, I'm repairing it. We're going to see what the video looks like. In the easy way. A moment. Where's the feedback? Yeah, I found it. The end of the stream. Keep looking at it off camera. Sorry, keep looking at it, trying to assess it, trying to figure out what I'm going to do next, if anything. This is truly the Millennium Falcon of SPEC wings right now. It's just a hunk of junk at this point. All right. I'll try with these. We'll give it a shot. Tape it.
This is why Miami is for you.
Well, Rue, it's way better than it was last night. Let's put it that way. It's way better than it was last night. I mean, structurally, I guess. Visually, no. Visually, it's the same. Happy. It's more glue now. In a moment, it will be more tape. Oh, man, she really is falling apart. Even the little rubber bands we have on here to keep the damn linkages all together is starting to break. Oh, man. That's not good. I'm going to go get the tape real quick. Do the tape top. Nice, Omega. Well, I'm just trying to get this beauty back up. See if it's got one more flight in it, right? That's all I'm doing. The other one down here, the newness, is doing what she needs to do. And breathe off some of those fumes. Woo! I am down. Rue, you better show up tonight. Yep, because I need some damn tape. Let's see if this will help any. Pull this bitch tight as fuck. Yeah, still break somewhere in there, but I ain't gonna be able to find it, I don't think. I think it's in the servo bay, but I really do think it's right there. Let's say it's right here. Something don't feel right up here. I do say, and what do I see? I see a broke spar staring at me. That's where all my flex is coming. All right, we're gonna fix that. I wasn't gonna do this, but we're gonna do it. Emergency repair. Gotta take my damn sunglasses off. How I know I want to do that split? Go from here. Go from here. Well. Go about there. All right. You see a splint? The way I do. It definitely is broken. It's probably broke right there too. See some battered wings in my days. I've repaired them. This one's pretty jacked up. Now I'm just doing it because I swear to God I lose these spars every fucking time I cut them. Alright, so I cut a slit, cut the spar, match the slit, spar in the slit, and make the swing. Put the old accelerant here. Let's just tack it down. Let's wrap for a minute. Let's stick some hot glue right here in this joint. It's all jacked up. sec, look at it. Definitely was the brake, though. Oh, yeah, that definitely helps. Yep. I have a sneaking suspicion there's another spar broken underneath. But it's right there. That makes sense. Brian, if you're watching the stream, dude. Still hammering away over here on the side. I think I found another. Little break. It's right on the bottom of the upper break. Cut in there a little bit. See if I can. Let's see if I can't catch an eye on it. Layers. The amount of layers of shit on here. There's a little bit of a wiggle on the spar. It's not broke, but it is separated from the foam. So I need to this is a repair that doesn't seem to stop. Holy balls. Yep. Oh, yeah. Rue is right. We're just, as we move along, we're just showing all the other previous breaks. I don't know if I want to hot glue this one. Yeah, fuck it. I'm hot glue this time. Savage. I just slammed glue in there and said, oh, look. And there did it. All right. Get a little tapage on there. Ow, bitch, what the fuck is that? I got a carbon in there somewhere. Tape! Monty! Tape. All right, here we go. Rue, you're going to have to admire this when you come tonight. It sounded wrong in all kinds of ways, but you know what I mean. That's my missus, so stand by. I'm going to get you that. Sorry about that. Everybody knows him. Wife calls, I stop. I answer. It's number one. All right. I keep looking at it, and I keep going, there's more. There's more to do. Screw it. I'm in this deep. Let's just fix it all. Make sure it all looks good. I shouldn't have said it that way. Make sure all it's going to work right. How's that? It's not going to look good. It's going to look horrible. I'm not bullshitting you, though, Rue. It stiffened it up. Still a little bit, but it definitely stiffened it up. Oh, it's just a spongy mess, Mr. Omega. If you're still listening, it's just like hey, go deep. Backyard playing Nerf football. Go deep. I'm trying to look on the bottom here. I mean, just look at this thing. Look at all that nonsense. And that's not what we added today. What we added today was over here. Top. All that. I'm working on this side right here that got really jacked. The line still looks to be straight. People are like, how the hell do you know that? Well, I mean, I know what my leading edge looks like. I might have a little bit of a... No, I think I'm good. As long as that leading edge is straight, right? And you don't have any twists. Wow, I'm shocked. My expectations are not extremely high, right? I'm not expecting it to be like a fresh build. But for what it's been through, man, stiff again. Get one more piece on the bottom. It's a good measure. And then I think I have enough for a battery. And that's about it. Yeah, that's all I got. So we'll go over here. A little bit up. Wow. It's a hunk of junk. Well, hunk of junk that made the Kessel run in less than 12 parsecs. Okay. It's pretty impressive, I have to say. Like, I've got about a quarter of an inch of play, if that. Very little. Trying to see how true everything is based on my battery bay, and it'll be interesting how she flies. I have a feeling she's going to dippity dip. Oh, shit balls. It might be good. The war zone up in here. For electronics bay cover. It's going to be a nice day to launch a new, freshly built SPEC. It's very crunchy over here. It's very, 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 very crunchy. So here's what I'm going to do. Ready? Watch. Stick a little hole in it. This is the end of its life. What the hell? Why not? Just stick it in there. Put a little fuzz up here. We're going to jam some hot glue in there. Come here. Oh, that went down. That worse. Cute. I don't feel like redoing the lamb, so here's a hot fix. Cut a hole, jam that shit in there, and spread it around. It's on the inside now, right? It's just a little extra. Out. There we go. Cool. Oh, yeah, I gotta do that stupid ass side too. I thought I made it longer. Shit. It needed to be longer. Damn it. Really do need to test that servo because it looked like it really got the brunt of the brake. I hope it's still working. I'd hate to go through all this and then find out my servo sucks. Shit. I'll bring a spare just in case. That straight up did break right there. Holy shit, guys. That broke right on the damn servo. Shit. Spread servo isn't broken. Yeah, pretty stiff now. Can't really put anything on it. Good to go. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna start heading up, going up to the normal spot route, like we've been going all week. I'm gonna be heading up there. Just let you know. Let me check the spec real quick. Let me check this one real fast. All right, let's pull it off. Give it a little gander. See how the glue process is going. I need to flip it over anyways. Check my lines. Looks pretty good. Might have a little bit right there. And get that out in the lamination process. So a little tweak, slightly, just a little bit of a tweak. Not much. Something that can easily get out. Hopefully, it'll get out in the curing process overnight. What is that one? That's the top. All right. That's the bottom. All right. Let's check out the flex or anything. Flexy, but getting really stiff. I'm talking about the twist part, right? It's like a damn plank right now. Anyway. All right, it's going to settle in for overnight, so I'm going to get it all anchored for the rest of the night. Come back tomorrow. She'll be cured and ready to go, and to apply E6000. I'm not going to rush this because anytime I've ever rushed a spec build, it has failed miserably. But maybe save a step. Yeah, I'll wait for later. There's that. Let's get that. Heat. I got the metal motor mount. Okay, got a metal motor mount for it. It's the only one I like to fly. And the PET lamb. So set. Shape the elevons. They don't take too long anymore. I don't quite hate them as much because we got a quicker process. Shape the elevons. E6000. Shape the elevons will be tomorrow. And the E6000 then. And hopefully can get to lamination. And then that's it. And then after lamination, can put the elevons on and then transfer either all of this stuff or put new innards. I'm probably going to put new innards in here along with a Vista. And put new stuff in there because I got new receivers. I ordered that. New LEDs, ordered that too, so I don't have to take that out of that. The motor I'm going to have to take though. That would suck. All right, cool. So any of you that are going to join me tonight, I will see you here shortly. Otherwise, the rest of you, cool. Later. That's the end of part 1. But wait, there's more. Wait, let me ask the Huggies here. Is there any foam left in that one? It's pretty much glue. Pretty much glue. Hold on, the Omega's got something there too. Wait, there's more. But it was down due to a stripped SK3 prop adapter. No idea how long a Hobby King China order is going to take. So I need something light and nimble. It's flying between. Yeah, man. I got this Flugel frame, man. This sub 250 frame. Actually, debated and still putting on this on that one. It's a good little small flyer ripper. All right, cool. I'm out. Later, guys.